What up, what up, what up, what up? Let me get my damn sunglasses, man. It was sunny out here just a second ago. What do I do with my sunglasses? Toby, shut up.
Why did my sunglasses keep saying no?
Florida doesn't like you.
Yes, he does.
Shut up. What up, what up, what up? Come on, move. Move.
It's because my robot.
Fucking dog, man. Fucking dog. Come on, you wanna go out?
Oh, yeah, I have a photo cooker.
Come on, let's go out. What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? It's funny, I was getting ready to go live, and as soon as I hit the live button, man, my fucking dogs start barking. Barking up a damn storm, dude. So now I'm taking them out back. Come on. Come on, little heathens. Little heathen dogs. Hey, what up, K-Rup? K-Rup in the chat, I see you. Make sure I ain't sitting on no spiders. Ain't no spiders out here. Yeah, so I wanted to jump on here and just promote. I wanted to jump on here and do a little promotion. So the Fifth Element podcast is coming back Saturday night. That's the reaction. This coming up Saturday. It was supposed to happen this Saturday, but I couldn't make it. I had too much family shit going on. 4th of July weekend, all that shit. So, it's going to come back this Saturday. If you're not familiar with the first season of The Fifth Element, it's like a reactor competition. Me and 4 other reactors. You got Triple T, FTB Reacts, HBR, and then you got Chill Rock. And we're just kind of, it's a show to promote independent artists. I think last year it was like they had to have under 10K subs to like promote or to bring them into the competition. Well, this year we bumped it up, I think, to 25,000 or this season. So excited about that. That's going to start up next Saturday. Should be fun. Triple T won last time, which is bullshit. Okay, so I gotta get my people ready to go so that we can beat Triple T. We ain't gonna let T win this time. All right. He out here gloating a little too much. We gotta put him down. All right. He was hyped winning season 1. A little too hyped. Alright. So I gotta dig deep this year. I gotta try to find somebody, bro. Like, there's gotta be some dope artists out there. And the one thing is, I see a bunch of dope artists, like independent artists from Dayton, Ohio. Or like Ohio in general, which would be dope. Get some Ohio guys in the competition. That'd be sweet. So, I don't know. I wanted to jump on here and promote that. Then also, I'm going to be joining Triple T. I'm going to be joining Triple T on, Mondays and Thursdays, I think. I know Monday night I'll be on there at 8 p.m. on the Pause podcast. So the Pause podcast can just be a mixed bag of pretty much everything. Like, we talk about all kinds of shit. Triple T's got topics he wants to talk about, and he brings them up. Just from watching the show, it's not all about country rap music, which is cool. I'm looking for something like that. I like country rap music. I like doing reactions and shit, but I want to talk about other shit too. If I can jump on a podcast with somebody and talk about other shit, whether it be politics, culture, whatever you want to talk about, I can hold a conversation with that as well. Hey, what up, Scott? I see Scott in the chat. I missed you. Yeah, so. Yeah, but the Pause podcast, I'm excited to be joining that with SMG Jimmy and Triple T. That'll be fun, man. That's what I came from. I came from, like, politics. So I can talk a different conversation with pretty much anybody. I can hold whatever type of conversation you want to have, whether it be religion, politics, whether it be, fucking celebrity news, whatever you want to talk about. What up, Mama Chop? I see Mama Chop in here. So, joining that podcast will be fun. SMG Jimmy's a talented artist. Triple T's, been nothing but good to me, as far as helping me get my channel going and really, making me feel welcomed into the country rap community. A lot of people talk a lot of shit about Triple T, but when it comes down to it, bro, like, he does a lot for independent artists. So you can love him or hate him. That's on you, bro. But he's done a lot for me and my channel so far. So, figures a lot we'd have a little bit more people jump in and talk, but unity rules. I agree. And unity with Chop, and you got all your reactors. You got Chop, you got Triple T, you got HBR, you got Chill Rock, FTB Reacts, and I know I'm missing some. Damo, Two Girls, One Pod. There's a lot of people out there that are, we might be like smaller channels or whatever, but we're trying to get it up and rolling and produce content that people want to watch. I mean, whether it be country rap, whether it be, talking about religion or politics or whatever. I think, Two Girls, One Pod did like a trivia podcast last night. So that was pretty cool. I watched a little bit of that. But I was busy, doing shit with the family, and I ain't really had much of a chance to, like, look at shit. But, I fully expect all the fucking drama to keep going, with Upchurch and Creek Squad and all that bullshit. Yeah. Dude, shut up. If you want me to throw the ball, bring it to me, you jerk. I ain't just gonna get up and walk over there. My dog wants me to throw him the ball, but he's too fat to bring it over here. But yeah, I just wanted to jump on and promote the shows a little bit. As far as the Fifth Element, with the Fifth Element, you're on, it's going to be on a different channel every week. So this coming up Saturday, I do believe it's on Triple T's channel. And then next week after that, we'll decide who's going to be like hosting the show for that week. So he said Unchained Down the Rabbit Hole is a good channel. They talk about conspiracy theories. Yeah, you got to be careful with conspiracy theories. I'm a huge conspiracy theory guy, but it's got to make sense, bro. It's got to make sense. You can't just be like, Donald Trump's a secret agent, white hat, and everything he does is, for the better of the country. Like, if you're talking that type of shit, yeah, I don't fuck with that. I think I like Donald Trump, but I don't agree with everything he fucking does. Like, it's just not good. But anyway, yeah, conspiracy theories. I like that type of shit. Was 9/11 an inside job? Yep. So I really didn't see a whole lot going on last night, but Triple T. I think Triple T was like one of the main ones live. I don't know if Chop went live or not. Like I said, I didn't pay that much attention to it last night. Should have voted for Jill Stein. Yeah, I don't think so. If you voted for an independent, you wasted your vote. It's a two-party system, whether people like it or not. And the thing is like now you got Triple T, or not Triple T, but you got Elon Musk out here trying to start a third party. That ain't gonna work. That ain't gonna work, bro. People ain't gonna do it. And if you're gonna start a third party, let's start a party with somebody else. I'd rather not with Elon Musk. I don't trust that guy. Yeah, it was all Triple T last night. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, I checked out a little bit. I jumped on long enough for him to ask me to jump on the Paul's podcast. Kind of put me on the spot, but I've been thinking about saying something to him for like the last couple weeks. I'm like, I noticed that Flog got busy. He had to drop out. And then Trainwreck Kenny, now he's got to drop out. And I was thinking with Triple T, like, man, maybe I should, come on like guest appearance or something. But nah, he wants me to come on as like the third guy, which would be cool as shit. Just talking about different shit. It'll be fun. I have to think about who my pause is for the week. So, that type of shit. But the Fifth Element's fun too. I like doing that, catching up with all the reactors. You guys don't see what happens. Hey, what up, White Wolf? I see you in the chat. You guys don't see what happens behind the scenes with the Fifth Element. Like just the good conversations we have before we go live, the good conversations we have after the live. So it's all love. I really enjoy seeing all those reactors and bullshitting with them. Are you Christian? I am Christian. Why? What do you want to know? So, as far as those shows go, it's gonna be fun, man. I'm excited. Hey, what up, Stephanie? You missed the live the other night. You fell asleep. It's all good. I'm just jumping on here, bullshitting, promoting the new shows. As far as the Fifth Element, and then me joining the Paul's podcast, which will be fun. The Fifth Element, man. I don't know a whole lot of independent artists. It's hard for me to find them. So I mean, I do it, and I can usually do it, but it takes me a minute. Here's my dog. Their big ass head. She's got a big ass head. So many pauses are needed. What denomination am I? I am a non-denomination. I don't really particularly join a denomination like Baptist, Pentecostal. What's the other ones? I don't know. Not a denomination. Let's put it that way. Non-denomination. Yeah, I'll show you a little. Here she is. This is my lab. She's about 90 pounds. She was last time I got her weighed. She's a big girl. See the remnants of what my pool used to be? I don't have a pool anymore. And then here's my little wiener dog. There he is. Little Wayne. Yeah, she got big head, dude. She big girl. Like, yeah, she thinks she's a lap dog. Like most big dogs, jump right in your lap, sit down. Yeah, but they're good dogs, man. They're crazy as shit. Get all three of them together. Look at them over there, chewing on sticks, getting into shit. Yeah. So, but yeah, I'm chilling on a Sunday. Doing some shit around the house. Figure I'd jump on here, promote the podcast a little bit. I'm gonna make a couple shorts this week as we get closer to the podcast, like promoting the Fifth Element, promoting the Pause podcast. Well, I don't know if I'll promote the Pause podcast because that's happening tomorrow, and I think it happens Thursday night too. I don't know. I can't remember. But I'll jump on whenever they want me to. Yeah, I told him I'd commit. And then I think it's getting switched to Tuesday nights when the rundown comes back. So when the rundown comes back, it's going to be like Tuesday nights, which would be cool. I usually don't have shit going on Tuesday nights. So I know the rundown, what is it, season 5 or 6 is coming soon. Triple T's always working, bro. Always working. Non-denominational are the most fun. I know from a lot of experience. Used to be a pastor, didn't preach, did music. Yeah. Yeah, but he's the boss too. Yeah. Who, the wiener? The wiener dog's the boss around here. He'd be making all the damn rules. Yeah, the speaking in tongues and all that stuff, man. Yeah, I believe there's a time and a place for that, but yeah, in my personal opinion, like I think some of that stuff that goes on in the churches and stuff is all for show. Um, I'm more. I'll say this. I don't go to church anymore. I'm a believer in Christ. I read my Bible. I pray. But I don't go to church. I went to church for probably 15, 16 years. And not to say I won't ever go back. I might go back next week. I don't know. I just haven't. I wake up every Sunday and I'm like, I don't feel like going today. Because a lot of what I find in churches is like you can only get so close to people. And like, why would I go to a place of worship where I can't make like friends at all? Like, I mean, I understand we're there to worship God and stuff like that, but I'd like to at least make a couple friends, somebody to talk to, stuff like that. But it just seems like people won't drop their guard. It's all like very fake, kind of like the internet. Yeah, the internet's fake too, man. I gotta tell people, like, look, bro, the internet's not real life, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, the internet's not real life. I do have a real life outside of this that I do enjoy and God's blessed me with. You were apostolic. It was hard to sleep Sunday mornings in there. Jeez. Can you imagine watching your dad from 5 to 18 lay hands on people's head and they fall out to the ground one after another? It was wild as a child. Yeah. That's the thing. I've been prayed for. I'll say this: I've had people pray for me, and I've had experiences like that. Not falling out, but I've had like emotional, like, people pray for me and me get emotional and have like a cleansing moment. But you can't. I'll say this: you gotta study the scriptures and find out what the Bible really says instead of going based off what other people interpret it as. Yeah, because I mean, you can get a lot of. That's why you got so many denominations and so many interpretations of the scriptures, is because people, I don't know, man. It's almost like we want to worship man instead of God, and it's hard, man. It's hard. It's hard to decipher all that stuff. You can get confused pretty quick listening to some of these crazy ass churches. I mean, I went to a couple churches and I thought, oh my God, dude, what did I walk into? And it's crazy. Real is what you make it. Yeah, yeah. I was explaining this to my wife the other day. Like, I'd rather stay home on Sundays than take my kids to a church that's teaching them false doctrine. Um, but one thing we have talked about is implementing Bible studies with our kids and stuff like that. We're going to start doing that here soon. But my wife just went back to work. We're trying to trying to get our schedules lined. Like with her working now, with me working, it just makes everything harder. Your dad was the local famous preacher. He had a revival that went every day for like 18 months straight. That's when I quit coming home from school. Yeah. Man, I'll tell you what, there's a lot of people that were like, I wouldn't say damaged, but they have a lot of like bad feelings towards church because they grew up with like pastors and stuff like that. And the one thing you got to realize is that any pastor, they're just a man, bro. Like they're just a man. Like anybody else, they're gonna fall short. And I used to have super high expectations for pastors. Well, if you're a pastor, you should be like this, and you should never do this, this, and this. And it's like, I don't know, man. You're gonna fall short. You might become a pastor and go out and fuck it all up, and you might go out and just lay the biggest pile of shit. But what are you going to do afterwards? Are you going to get back up? Are you going to get back in the scriptures? Are you going to pray? Are you going to repent? Are you going to make things right? And that's where it really comes down to it. I think sometimes we hold these people to like a higher standard where like if they make a mistake, they can never have the grace of God again. And I'm a very grace and mercy type of person because Lord knows I need it. I need it, bro. Yeah, I get you, K-Rup. It's all right. I mean, I would have to agree with you to some degree. I found some really good people at church, and I found some really shitty people at church. And really, man, I think we all fall short. Some just don't like to admit it. Some just like to do pretending. And this is the thing, like, look, I'll say this. I tried to be a good little Christian boy. Okay? It didn't work. It didn't work. I had to come to the point where I know I needed God's grace and mercy every day. It wasn't about how many hoops and hollers I could do for Jesus, how many times I could speak in tongues. It wasn't about, how good I was every day at praying and reading my Bible. And like, when it all comes down to it, bro, it was like, I come to the realization, like, I can't do this life without Jesus Christ. And it all started to make sense for me, like, when I watched other people around me fall, and it's like I'm in a falling condition. You start realizing, like, dude, nobody in this world is perfect. Man, they slaughtered my dad from the church because my mom ran off with another guy. They fired him because of it. Damn, bro. Damn, that's crazy. Yeah, usually in that type of situation, in a divorce, if, like, let's say the man was the pastor, the wife ran off, they would rally around the pastor. But yeah, I saw some different ideas and thoughts, and it's not always the right thing to do. I mean, that's pretty shitty. If the church isn't filled with broken people getting help with it, it's not really a church. It's a moneymaker. It's a hospital for the broken. It should be treated as such. Yeah. Yeah, if you're, now this is the thing, like I mean, can you make progress spiritually? Can you, can God heal you and restore you in certain situations? Absolutely. But sometimes God allows you, like, and if you've been a Christian long enough, you've probably had these thoughts. But God allows you to go through certain situations, and He doesn't relieve you from it because He wants to keep you in a broken condition. Because if you get too full of yourself, you might not be as useful to Him. And everybody thinks they got to run around and be perfect and they got to fix their entire life. And if their life doesn't match, all right, what every other Christian is telling them their life should match, they just don't line up, and they get discouraged and frustrated and quit. But anyway, hold on. I'm gonna pause this for just a second so I can open my garage door. Well, I'm gonna mute it. All right. Damn, I got some groceries to put away. We're gonna put some groceries away while talking to you guys. I don't know. The wife ordered the groceries today. I thought she ordered them for tomorrow. All right, so let me figure out what's going on here. I'm gonna hook you guys up for a second. Hold on. Put you guys right here. My garage is a mess. We just had a garage sale. We're gonna try to run it back here. Soon. I think this weekend we're gonna try to run the garage sale again, get rid of some more shit. This garage is driving me crazy. There's some kind of stuffed animal in there making noise. See if I can get this thing to hook up somewhere. Nope. God dang it. Okay, hold up. Hold up. Figure I better get this shit in here with it being 90 degrees out. Yeet. Yeah, garage sales, man. I'm hoping to. Hey, what up, Triple T? Triple T in the chat. I was just doing a little show promoting the Fifth Element and then the Pause podcast. Since I'll be hanging out with you guys, I figured I'd do a little promoting. But then I got groceries come, and now I'm like trying to be a man and put groceries away. I don't sit in my car, while my wife puts groceries in the car, even though she did get them delivered today. The groceries come, I put them motherfuckers away. I don't make Instagram videos calling out Adam Calhoun. Hold up. There we go. The rest of that shit can sit for a minute. I can't see the chat. The chat went away. All right. You've asked an important question. Got anything good? I'll pay shipping if you do. Probably not. Hell, I don't know. My wife was the one running it. I used to do online sales. Yeah. What up? What up? I see everybody here. Yeah. See, that's what I got. We gotta rearrange it again before we open back up next week. There's a bunch of shit in here. I need to go through all this shit, like get rid of it when I'm done. She does have a bunch of like Starbucks cups that I'm surprised nobody wanted, like shit that she's never even used. She just bought them because she thought they looked cool. And a bunch of toys, purses. Cool purses. What up, Joseph? Shit, now I'm hot. I put a little bit of groceries away. I got me some brats for today. I want to cook on the grill tonight. Yeah, do a little grill cooking. Yeah. I am gonna go live tonight, just to let everybody know. I just gotta figure out when. So, man, I don't know where the fuck she wants me to put this shit. With all this garage sale shit, we're running out of room, bro. Got no room to put anything. I'll have to figure that out here in a minute. Yeah, as far as Triple T in here talking shit. Yeah. Dagburn just be talking shit. That's all his live streams are, is just him talking shit. I mean, has he even done reactions here lately, or is it just him shit talking? What, 2P1 is hard to type, or 2 protects 1? I'm a gimmick and proud of it. Yeah. Why are you telling me this, Stone Panda? Wherever you put it, she's gonna holler about it. Nah. My wife's not that type of person. Like every now and then, like I'll put dishes away, and I'll put them in the wrong spot. She's like, "What the fuck are you doing?" But other than that, yeah. He's too busy sucking on Ryan's nuts. He likes him some Ryan Upchurch now, and he ends all his live streams with "Holla, Creek Squad." Oh, what the fuck is going on? Yeah. Oh man, I tell you what, Hosier likes to do that shit too. It ain't just Dagburn. All them Creek Squad guys. Anytime they get on the internet, they got fucking suck off Upchurch for an hour or something. It's fucking weird. Very rarely do I get on here and talk about how fucking awesome Adam Calhoun is. Like, oh man, Adam's my idol. He's leading the cult. I'd give my left testicle for him. You know what the fuck? Hey, staying off the grid. Fuck off, buddy. Oh, it's from Triple T's live last night. We had a hater that doesn't want gimmick ruin his music. Yeah. Yeah, just Trey's been quiet. Yeah, he'll talk shit eventually though. He's not done with up church. Why the fuck is my house going crazy right now? He released his album last week. Yeah, yeah, he released his album last week. Uh, okay, I'm gonna get off here because my kids are fucking going nuts in there, crying about something. Dogs are barking. My wife's trying to take a nap. So I'm gonna jump off here. I just want to jump on here and promote the two shows coming up. Be on the lookout for the Fifth Element. Be on the lookout for me being on the Pause podcast with Triple T and SMG Jimmy. That's tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right, so check that out. That'll be awesome. And then I'm pretty sure the Fifth Element will be next Saturday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, but it might be 9 p.m., somewhere around there. I'll promote it later this week, make some shorts about it. I need to do better about that with season 2, promoting the show. So I'm going to start doing that. I'll start ramping that shit up too. All right, man. You guys have a blessed day. I'll see you tonight sometime around 9:30, something like that. What'd you say? You on Facebook? I got a link for you for 5E. I'm on Instagram, Joseph. Hit me up. Yeah, if you're on Instagram. I usually don't share my Facebook shit with anybody. Nobody knows my first and last name on here. So, well, I take that back. There's a couple people that ship me shit that does. But anyway, yeah, just come check out the live stream tonight. I'll see you guys here soon. Oh, you're not on IG? Okay. You still can't comment on the shorts? Yeah, I know. I can't comment on Hard Target shorts. I don't fucking know why. It's weird. Yeah, I'll ask around today, Stephanie. I can't figure that out either. Why I can't comment on shorts. Why you can't comment on my shorts is weird. All right, you guys have a blessed day. I'll see you tonight. God bless you. God bless your family. God bless the United States of America.